Notts County Talk. I'm joined by Neil on Zoom after Notts have lost 3-2 at home to Maidenhead United, a team that are still Neil semi-professional.
Yeah, it shows you what hard work can do. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it. Part of me's thinking we've got four key players out, but you look at the squad, we've still got Woodman, we've still got Reeves, Doyle, Lacey. That, to be honest, there's no excuse for that result.
Um, no, there is. I mean, ultimately, they. I think they. I just think they wanted it more. Um,
Mm.
our defence. We seem to look a little bit devoid of energy in certain areas of the pitch, and it doesn't help because Damon McCrory isn't a right back. I know he'll always do his best, etc. And it's not solely his fault. I'm not blaming him, but I just think we didn't have enough. Forward momentum from the fullbacks. And yeah, I just think lost that little bit of devilment. It started well. Ruben was all about and getting there in and around things, but I think it's just one of those results that sometimes come along. Yeah, it's annoying, but ultimately we stole it the other night from Sutton, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So I look at it over these two games. We've got 3 points. We could have, perhaps we would have thought we'd have got four, but it's not the end of the world. But it is frustrating.
I think
However,
the issue I've got is that, like you say, these results happen. They will happen over the course of the
yeah,
season. It's the fact that we've got two results in the opening five. I mean, since Dover have played us, they've played four games, conceded 14 goals. Maidenhead have conceded 3 goals in every game,
yeah,
bar the Wrexham win. It's just baffling. I thought after Knowles scored early on, I thought, here we go again, going to blow these
yeah.
away, but sloppiness just creeps up on us.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's you're right. Yeah, there was some sloppy passes, sloppy play, and I mean, all right. You can say, did the COVID disturb the the fluency of training yesterday? Did he have to change his to suddenly change very quickly? Yeah, it's a problem, but you know it's something that you have to deal with. I mean, it show for me. It does show you the value of people like Wes Thomas and Cal Roberts and what have you. But the players coming in, they're good enough. They've got enough quality.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
We did look a bit. We did just look a little bit lackluster in certain areas. I
I
just thought,
think after 55 minutes, we don't think we troubled them really. We had that one from Turner that was cleared
yeah,
sort of off the line, but I don't know. I don't know if teams now have worked out how to nullify Wootton because Sutton did nullify him and he just luckily managed to get the winner. But
that's going to happen. That with a player like him, that's going to happen. That's where you
mm,
look for other players around the pitch, and when you've got other threats like Enzio and Callan, etc., Wes, then it's not so easy for teams to perhaps concentrate. Just concentrate solely and say let's keep Wootton quiet. They then have to worry about two or three others. Um, Today, perhaps Alan Devonshire said, look, Roberts isn't playing. All right, they've got Enzio, Wootton. If you stop him playing, that perhaps stops them. He's the main linchpin, and maybe that is something. But they've got to learn to deal with that. And one player, a team is bigger than one player. Um, but I don't think. I know people will be frustrated and annoyed, and we should beat them. They're at home. They're made all of these things, but they worked incredibly hard. Fair play to them. People might say the lad shouldn't have been on the pitch. Okay,
yeah,
but we shouldn't have to rely on the possibility of a sending off to win a game.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
we should be putting it to bed.
I
Um,
think what annoyed me as well is that I don't have to be a manager to tell you that all they had were crosses into the box, apart from their third, which was just poor defense. They're crosses, and they were winning. They were winning things just to put crosses into the box, winning free kicks to get across. They were playing out wide. It's not that hard to just stop a cross.
yeah,
I don't know.
percentage game. They played the percentages, didn't they?
Yeah,
It's about get the ball in the box enough time, get the little knockdowns, and they were quite cute. I mean, I think that Barrett had just nudged Ruben over to get the equaliser.
Hmm.
You know, and that's it's as frustrating as hell. But I just think to myself, okay, it's done now. Get on to the next one. I don't think we have to get too carried away. The thing is, you go on a run of 4 wins, and certainly how we started the other week, and we're all football fans do. We all do it. We think that's it. We're just going to blow everybody away. We're not.
Yeah.
And especially for and Alan Devonshire, you know, I remember watching him in the 70s, you know, and he was a hard-working, industrious midfielder, and he was a good one. You know, he was good. He played for England, and no doubt he'll have, you know, he's been there 5 years, and he'll have brought players up on the way to work, you know, to win games or to get things, is to work hard, because they did work incredibly hard. But yeah, I think we were as much the architects of our own downfall as they were the engineers of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, much to improve. Neil, thanks for joining us.
No, we got there eventually.
We did.